Dear students, good morning. So today I will discuss what is the database management system, that is called DBMS. So first of all you have to know what is the data. So data is nothing but it is the raw facts that can be recorded like audio, video, numbers, text. So any can be recorded. That is called the data. And what is the database? So database again it is the structural collection of records or data that is stored in a computer system. So two words I am telling. One is called data and second is called database. So basic difference between database means that should be collection of records that is stored in a computer. But the important thing is that can be updated. Like suppose take example of newspaper. So newspaper cannot tell databases because whatever things published is cannot be updated. So if you have database, so you can update like 1 year or 2 year. Like suppose take example of faculty databases. So suppose some faculty is getting retirement, and some faculty is joining. So this is the databases, library databases. Okay. So usually it contains software so that a person or program can use it to answer the query or exact desired information. So the term database refers to the collection of related records. So that is very very important. It is called related records, and the software should be referred to as the database management system. So database management system is one software that can maintain, that can control everything in a computer system. So one is called data and second is called information. So information is nothing but it is the processed data that is called information. And database means collection of record or collection of related data. It is called database. So now I will discuss what is the database management system. So again I am telling it is a computer software made for organizing, analyzing and modifying the information stored in a database. So here I am telling information. So one is called data and second is called information. So when data is processed, that becomes information. And it is a set of program that helps in controlling the organization, storage and retrieval of data in a database. So either you can store it or you can retrieve it when there is necessary. It helps manage the design process and build a bridge between the design chain and extended enterprise for the optimum design and resource management. So that is very very important. Now come to the, so we have earlier file system and now it is DBS system. So there is drawbacks of file systems. What is the drawback? So data isolation, then also the integrity problem, integrity constraint, and also hard to add new constraint or change existing ones. So these are the different problems in case of file system over the DBM. So again automaticity of updates, okay, then concurrent access by multiple user, and again security problem. So this is the very very important problem. Like database system offers solution to all of the problem. So that's why we are going for the DBM system. And what is the benefit? So increase productivity through the real-time component data and design reuse, consolidate parts, inventory and manufacturing requirements, decision support through integration with enterprise business system application. Information system can be changed easily according to the company requirements. Benefits. And what is the control of data redundancy? So no doubt there are consistency, means it can be reproduced. More information from the same amount of data, then sharing of data, improve data integrity, improve security, enforcement of standards, economy of scale, balance of conflicting requirements, improve data accessibility, increase productivity, and improved maintenance through data independence. So these are the control. So now what is the disadvantage? So again complexity, no doubt complexity is there. Then size, these are the huge piece of softwares. Then cost, so cost is again more. Then additional hardware costs. So to achieve requirement performance it is necessary to have large memory. Then performance. So DBMS is written to be more general, to cater the many applications rather than just one. Then higher impact of failure. So Microsoft SS, Microsoft SQL Server, then Firebird, then FileMakers. So these are the some of the examples of the DBMS system. Now, what are the components of the DBMS system? So, as you know, you have hardware, and you know what is the hardware? That is called the physical parts of the computer. Then again, software. Again, software comprises of DBMS software itself, then application programming, then operating system. Then third is data. So that is the most important component from the end user point of view. So it acts as a bridge between machine component and human component. Okay. So the data contains both operational data as well as metadata. So these are the three: hardware, software, and data. Now come to the fourth one, procedure. So how we are going to execute? So again, it refers to the instruction and rules that govern the design and use of the databases. Users of the system require documented procedure on how to use and run the system. So there is some instruction like you have to log on, then use a particular DBMS facility, then they start and stop the DBMS, then make backup copies of the databases, then change the data of table to improve the performance. And again, fifth is people. That is called we are the end user. Now come to the examples of database application. So we have computerized library system, we have automated teller machine, that is called ATM, then you have flight reservation system, then computerized part inventory system. So these are the database application system where these can be applied. Now come to the types of database management system models. So first is distributed database model, then network database model, object oriented database model, and hierarchical database model, and relational database model. So we will see one. So first come to the distributed database. So here many users can access the database at the same time without interfering each other. Okay, that is called databases. So next is network databases. So network models tends to store records with links to other records, and most network databases tend to also include some form of hierarchical models, and used when large organizations, like suppose in case of university, like we have different departments, so how they are connecting to each other. Now third is called object oriented databases. So information is represented in the form of object as used in object oriented programming. Okay, so when database capabilities are combined with object programming language, so it is the object database management system. So generally recommended when there is a business need for the high performance processing on the complex data. Hierarchical databases. So data are organized into the tree-like structure, like like old is the at the bottom, and there are different branches at the top. So a structure allow repeating information using parent-child relationship. So each parent can have many children, but each child has only one parent, just like tree. Like you can see here, organization has records of employee in a table. So employee and another called children. So you can see here. So this is the home page, then main section, then subsection, then database. So this is the hierarchy. Like suppose you one is director, then different deans, then again different head of departments, then different again assistant professor, professor. Just like hierarchical navigational model. Then come to the relational databases. So users or programs request data from a relational database by sending it a query, and that is written in a special language that is called SQL. So you can see here how they are related to each other. Now business performance management, that is called BPM. So it is a set of processes that help organization optimize their business performance. So how they are going to enhance their business performance, and it is a framework for organizing and analyzing business methodology, processes, and systems that drive business performance. So BPM helps business make efficient use of their financial, human, material, and other resources. Now come to the data security. So this is the last and most important aspect, because whatever you have data you have stored, that it should be protected from the invaders. Like now you might have hearing or heard that now they are stealing the data. So this is so you have to make the ensure that data is kept safe from corruption, and that access to it suitably control. So help in ensure privacy, and it also helps in protecting the personal data. So that is very important. It is called data security. So thank you for today's class.